babe. Michaela. Ciao, Bubba. Come on. Hey, I'm about to say, I know it. No, he's not going to be able to do that while you're sitting in here. See if we get in the house tonight. See if we get anybody to come in the chat and hang out. Let's see. Double tap that screen, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. If you're new, don't be shy. Drop it down in the chat. What you got going on? We've been live for a minute and 54 seconds. Wait a few minutes, let some people get in here. What we got in here? Let us know who you are. Cindy, welcome in, Cindy. Oh, Fish Focus Outdoors. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Ashley, welcome. Double tap that screen for me if you haven't. And if you're into fishing content or any of that nature, check out my page. I know, bro. I know you're on your way in the morning. It's happening. My question is, what should I be doing though? Should I take the fly rod? Should I take the old long fly rod up there, man, and get down there? Man, that'd be pretty cool. Catch my first trout on a fly. I know, but don't forget the feathers and stuff, or I won't be able to tie nothing up in the next few days like I'm planning. I gotta get me I know I'm gonna go get them feathers from that bird. Now, if I go over there and grab them feathers from that bird, what exactly do I need to do? Do I need to pull them out and then put them in a bag and let them sit? Because of bird lice. I don't want that happening. Or can I take and wash them? Let me know what I need to be doing, fish folks. We got 2 in the house. Gotta look in the morning. Gotta put them in a bag. Okay. I mean, that bird's right around the corner, too. He's been dead for a few days. Five in the house. Is that what it says for you, too? Double tap that screen if you're just coming in. Welcome in, y'all. Let us know what you got going on down below. Fish Focus. Cheers, brother. Cheers, brother. I'll have a joint for us in the morning. Hope each and every one of y'all's having a blessed day. If you haven't already, double tap that screen. Give it a little bit. We should get some more people in here. Some of the known players in the game. Wow, Cindy. 3:42 a.m. Yeah. It is. It is 9:43 p.m. here. Armad. Howdy, partner. I hope you're having a good day, bro. Double tap that screen for me, Armad. Or Aaron. Your name's Aaron. I've been calling you Armad. Aaron. Magda. Welcome, brother. Double tap that screen if y'all just coming in. Let us know what you got going on down below in the chat. Got some pretty good people over here. If you like fishing content, that's what we do over here. Well, right now we're hanging out, chatting it up. The late night chat. Went out for a little bit today to do some fishing. Didn't do too good though. Armag is funny. Bro, I swore for a minute because I'll be reading so fast and don't break people's names down and stuff. Now I see it. He said, I mean, you were going along with it. That's hilarious. You was going along with it. Hey, you, just coming in. Double tap that screen. Welcome. Welcome in. All people are welcome. Anyone here is, it's a free open area to speak, so welcome in. My love, will you find me my cigarette pack? What are you doing?
Bring that back in here.
My cigarette pack and my lighter. Well, it says we got 3 in the chat. Who's the third? Is it Fish Focus, Cindy, and Aaron? Are those the 3 that are in here right now? Fish Focus, we about to get on some fishy.
I have no clue where your lighter is.
Well, we gotta find it then. Y'all stick around. Don't go nowhere.
Hello, everyone. You leaving in the bathroom, maybe? He's been lost his lighter. Hi, Cindy. Jordan, what do you mean by that? What you mean by nonsense? Hello. Have we lost our lighter?
Yeah, clearly.
Where did you just go with your hoodie?
It's been sitting in there on the bed. Very aggravating. Because I know I didn't do nothing with it other than sit down somewhere. Had to. What up, Roy? Hello, Mrs. Ray. Hey, everyone. Welcome in, Tina.
No order.
Just go grab me another one.
When I come back up, do you want a short dinner?
Yeah, you can pop it in. How's your day today, Tina? How's your day, Roy? Thank you for coming in and double tapping that screen. I don't know if you're already a subscriber, but if you like fishing content, man, that's what we do over here. What?
Did you go outside and smoke a cigarette?
Yep. Is it sitting outside?
Yeah, right there on the ledge.
Yep. Yeah, it's sitting outside on the ledge. Thank you, my love.
You're welcome, baby.
Yeah, I'll go pop that in the oven.
Yes.
It probably has to preheat first, but. Baggins. You a real cowboy. I mean, depends on what you consider a real cowboy. It was awesome tomorrow. I'll try out trout fishing here in Washington State. Thanks for asking, sir. Heck yeah, man. Hey, if you need any tips, man, for trout fishing, my page is loaded. That's all I do is stock trout fishing. Pennsylvania, we're like one of the #1 states in America for trout. We stock 4 to 5 million a year. I don't know if my buddy Fish Focus is still in the chat. Tomorrow morning, you guys are going to get to see me and him live out on the water, hanging out, chatting it up, fishing together, and I'm excited. Yes, I found you the other day. Heck yeah, Roy. Right on, Roy. I greatly appreciate that, brother. Any support is great support. Thank you. Hopefully, go check out some of the videos I got posted, man. I got like over 20 regular videos, and I think I got 100 videos now total posted between live, shorts, and live, shorts, and regular videos. Says we only got one in the chat, but I know it's lying to me. What's everybody doing tonight? I think I saw Tina in here for a hot second. She said, "Hey, everyone." Double tap that screen if you just coming in. Welcome, welcome. Chat's quiet now. Oh. Man. Yeah, we get a little fishing day tomorrow. Looking forward to that. I'm about to figure out how we're going to vice this thing down because I have no table right now to be able to do such thing. Chat's quiet. Chat is quiet. For the first 14 minutes or so. But either way, thank you guys for being in here. Somebody just gave us a like. Tina. Howdy, Tina. Hope you're having a great afternoon, great late night. I'm going to get fish focused on the waters in the morning. It's going to be a bright and early one here. Probably be, I think you guys said you're an hour or so behind us or whatever, or in front of us. I can't remember. One of the ways. But we'll be I'll probably be up and down there at the water at about 7. It's going to be an early morning of fishing. Get on there and do the live stream, and so it'll be about 6 something for you guys in the morning. got me a little nap in so that when I go to bed tonight, it ain't gonna bother me too much to get up early, you know. I'm excited, man. He got that fly tying advice. He got to go get from his mom. He got me some feathers. I gotta go also sometime tomorrow and go pluck the bird that's around the corner. Honestly, I'll probably throw him in a bag and bring him back here and then do it. That'll make it a lot easier for me. What's up, RayRay, brother? Drunken Unc. Welcome in, brother. Hat done fell off my head. How's your day going? Be sure to double tap that screen if you haven't already. Cheers, man. Let me finish this swig and I will cheers you on some smoke. Hopefully you're having a great day though. Great night. Great afternoon. Waiting for her to come in here so I can alert the crow's nest. She's gonna sit there until that day, but she can perhaps. Oh no, you're in here. Swap them out. Take your time putting these stuff back, okay? That, and yeah, you're hungry. You probably should have been cooking while I was taking a nap. Yeah, thank God your mama can do. Cindy, Tina. Everybody, welcome in, Drunken Unc. Let's alert the old crow's nest. Did you guys get a notification coming in? Sorry, I had to do something for the wife, but our spring and summer lakes are open up in 2 weeks. Can't wait to be fishing winter lakes. Oh man, yeah, trout opener opened up here April 4th, man, and I've been on the waters quite a bit. Trying to be anyway. It's not easy. We do what we can, you know what I mean? Share it to Discord. She said, I got the notification. Yeah, what I'm going to start doing from here on out, if I go to do a live or something, I got to make sure that I back out of every app on my phone. Just to be on the safe side, you know? I think that's right. Yeah. Links to YouTube. I reset notifications for you. Should work now though. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, make sure the notification bell is white. And if you guys want to make sure to get a notification every time, the bell has to be white. That'll help you guys out a lot. Copy link. Back to there. Here. There. There we go. Crow's nest has been alerted. Yeah, you do. YouTube isn't really lately. It keeps messing up. Yeah, it messes up on a lot of people. I was on a live the other day, and the guy he said he wasn't muted, and you can tell he was talking back to the camera, and I was like, "You gotta end your live, dog." It's like it's making people leave, you know. So. Said it was, but I turned it off and back on. Do you do much trolling for trout or just bank fish? Well, it kind of depends. I don't normally get out on a lake or anything. Even on a lake, I'm on the bank. Um, Trolling, you can get them, man, but you're not gonna get those nice plump sized fish very often with trolling. The little guys, they always seem to chase things down. Um, Now, I'm not saying that they won't. Big fish won't chase things down. However, I will say, uh, you know, you want your bigger odds. You want a juicy bait, something big, something that's going to get the trout's attention. Normally, I got two different bait setups. One's on bottom power bait or power rig, and then the other one, I mean, I'll use like night crawler, wax worms, uh, maybe even some other stuff. Butter worms, different things, man. A lot of the time, I got a lot of tackle. I got flies, I got spinners, I got spoons, I got you name it, jerk baits. I won't use jerk baits for trout. I feel like that shouldn't be done by anybody. Um, People do it still, people do it, but I don't know. I just feel like jerk baits wasn't made for a trout. We got 10 in the house, or 10 likes, 3 in the house. I hope each and every one of y'all is having a great day. Who we got over there giving out some love? Taps. And stock or invest in stocks. That's what the phone's trying to get me to do. It's funny. Double tap that screen if you're just coming in. Yeah, we're getting into fly fishing right now. Yeah, bro. I got quite a bit of flies. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start tying my own jigs, my own flies too. Starting tomorrow, I'll have the vise, but we gotta find some kind of table or something that I can clamp it down to. That way, you guys can see everything that's going on while I'm tying it. So, learn about sinking line, floating lines. Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, man. Flies are fun. Fly fishing can be fun, but it can be a tricky tactic. There's so many do's and don'ts. There's so many learning curves because you got to learn what kind of bugs are hatching off in your areas for the specific fish, and then you want to match your flies to them flies. So, drunk said closest trout for me is 2 hours away. Basically, I target catfish and small panfish mainly. Yeah, to have to drive quite a bit, it sucks. In my home state of Indiana, there's some trout, but I'd have to drive hours away to go catch them, which I had no clue until I moved here. I had no clue my state even had trout, but it makes sense if you go up towards, the Great Lakes and stuff like that. Man, I figured we get more in here tonight than this. I really did. Yo, and that's wild. Indiana's where I'd have to go. Yeah, and the thing is, their trout fishing is not the greatest either that I've heard. Um, you want some nice fish, man? A trout that's going to actually fight you back. You come to PA, go to Alaska, go to Oregon. There's places that have some massive fish, man. Um, I hooked into my first tiger just a few days ago. I've already almost got the five-handed fish from PA, which not very many people do it. Kobe White is the guy. Magnus. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Says for 60 minutes.
I'd put it for 50. You put it in the little oven.
No.
Put it in the big oven. Did you preheat it
Yes.
beforehand?
Yes. I waited until the little oven, the little light that said oven is heating,
Then yeah,
went off.
do it for the 60 minutes. Yes, Montana has big trout. That's awesome. Yeah, I've heard Montana's got some pretty fish up there too. Oh, I will be plans is Oregon, but that's over a month away. Yeah, I've heard Oregon's got it as well. I watch a lot of like I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them, Northwest Fishing Secrets, NWFS, fishing. He's up there. There's a few guys up there. There's an Asian guy that goes up there. Addicted Fishing. I'm sure you guys have heard of Addicted Fishing. Everybody knows who they are. Stay Fishy Adventures. That's one of my. He's my favorite. Jordan.
It's not gonna be done until 11 o'clock. Check him. What is he doing?
Huh?
Check him. What is he doing?
He's sitting there.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I tried to lay her down, but she was not having it.
Oh, we got 4 in the chat. If you're just coming in, and thank you, Tina. She said, "Bless you." Indiana Chris comes in with a "Bless you." Welcome in, Indiana. Hopefully you're having a great night, man. We're gonna be getting on some fish early in the morning, Indiana. It's about 7 o'clock. Ghost Rider. I'm gonna get your hat. I like the name, brother. Double tap that screen. Welcome in. Bless you. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Adventures. Hey, bro. Welcome in, Adventures. Welcome. Well, thank you for coming in earlier. Like you did, Adventures. You came in clutch, kept the adventure itself alive, and I greatly appreciate that, man. You missed it earlier, brother. We came across the snake out there in the wild.
The kid that's now starring in Percy Jackson, the new Percy Jackson show, he didn't get to go to prom because every possible girl was sending death threats to teenage girls that could not could remotely be associated to him, saying, "Don't you dare go to prom with him."
Andrew, Stay Fishy is who I'm going to see. Right, no joke. You talking Stay Fishy Adventures? That's I'm talking Stay Fishy Adventures. That's Jordan from Addicted Fishing. You video it, I bet it can tell you what kind of it was. Yes, I did actually. The live stream earlier, we were out on the water, live on the creek stream. At the very end of the video, I think there was like less than 5 minutes into the video, 10 minutes into the video, has me going from the creek up a hill next to the tracks, and there was a nice snake coming out. If I'm not mistaken, it's either black snake or a rat snake. Adventure said, "LOL, Jordan." Yes, Jordan. Adventures, you're gonna go see Jordan? Oh, drunk said, "Oh, I thought you was talking about Stay Fishy Redmond." I'll go check it out. Be right back. He's like, "I gotta go see what kind of snake this was." And if you're just coming in, double tap that screen if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. Welcome. Let the chat know what you got going on down below. Yeah, Andy, we're going to be on the water early, man, about 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to meet up with a buddy of mine. I'm going to kind of not fish, kind of hang out, just kind of vibe and talk to you guys. You might get me to fish a little bit. I'm going to kind of let him do his thing. And why is because I want him to get a chance on a tiger trout. I know there's some back there. It just rained tonight. I hope the water ain't too high. Hopefully it's kind of, adding just enough color to the water. Got things going down there in that spot. She said harmless snake if it's black or a rat. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But he's about 4.5 foot long, and I wasn't touching him. Said, wait, you was live today on water, bro? YouTube didn't tell me that one either. Yeah, man. Hey, make sure the bell is white. Make sure the bell's white. In the morning, we'll be live, bright eye and bushy tailed. I don't know if you guys will be able to manage that time to get up and be there, but about 7 o'clock my time Eastern. I don't know what that is for you guys, but 7 o'clock in the morning Eastern for me. Where he found his speaker too. Yeah, I did. I did. You guys missed out on that the day before. You guys kind of got told that night about how some kids took our stroller and destroyed it. Um, but they really didn't tear it up too bad. But in all that process of losing that and getting it back and coming back home, I noticed we lost my Bluetooth speaker. I had a JBL clip speaker on the side of my bag, and I went back there this morning. And it was there. It was just chilling underneath the tree. Thank God, because it's like a $60 or $70 speaker still to this day. And yeah, YouTube is good about that lately, not sending alerts. Yeah, that, and I think it's also kind of on us as streamers as well, to where we need to make sure we delete and don't open YouTube too many times at the same time, because you can do that on your phones. Sometimes you can, I'm off to bed, brother. I'll try and catch you in the morning. Alrighty, adventurers. You have a great night. Thank you for hanging in. Will RayRay. I'm Randall, man. Love the fishing content, brother. You caught a limit in like 40 minutes. Yes, sir. I did. Was you there for that? The tiger trout and stuff? Indy was there too. Night G, get some rest. Supposed to rain again tomorrow here. 1 inch. Oh wow. Yeah, no. It rained for, it wasn't that much rain. Because it rained for a hot second and then it stopped. But there was a lot of, like, I want to call it heat lightning, flash heat lightning. So I think that's just going to give enough dirtiness to the water. Bring all them fish out and get them hungry, fired up. And we're going to go down in the morning and see what happens. I hope it's not a bust. There's some areas all along the back of that creek, though. So, like I told him, we'll be walking, I won't have my wife and the kiddos with me. So, being able to go and hole hop, he'll have his girlfriend with him. And they're only going to be up for a few hours. They're going to bring me the vise, the feathers, and then we're going to fish for a little while, and we'll see what happens from there. You say you should have went mushroom hunting after that 5 minutes of rain, RayRay? Yeah, black rat snake. I never have that kind of luck. I never saw a tiger trout until you caught two. No shit, Indy. Yeah, my buddy that's lived here all his life, he's been fishing for trout for 15, 16 years. He catches gold trout every year. He just caught one this year. Caught one last year and the year before. He catches one every year. Gold trout. And to me, those are the hardest to catch. For him, not so much. The one he can't catch is the tiger trout. And that's what I pulled in the other day. And if you've seen any of my recent past lives from April 4th and on, we've gotten rainbows, we've gotten brown trout, we've caught brook trout, we've caught tiger. Now I need that gold trout. So that's kind of on my agenda. My agenda is to find me a goldie and figure out what it wants and try to get it to bite. I caught tiger trout 10, 15 years ago. Adventures, ain't you supposed to be going to bed? Can't come watch me in the morning if you don't go to sleep, man. The ocean has called them golden. Yeah, man, they're fun. They're different too. I mean, they're kind of just a rainbow trout. They just got a different pigment to their skin or whatever. And I don't know, man. I'd like to get a good size one. you know, and possibly send it off to a taxidermist, get it stuffed and set up and put on a wall somewhere. That way I got a memory to look back on and be like, look, that year I caught all 5 fish within a month in PA. Was it like I even had a challenge either? The last 4 species didn't take no time. Extreme Philly fishing. Is that somebody you know, Indiana? Take off like a rocket. Golden would be cool. Trout is kind of a bucket list fish for me, which is why the Oregon trip. Well, drunk. I tell a lot of people this. I invite anybody and everybody to the state of Pennsylvania. I'm not going to charge you. I'm not going to be a guide service, quote, quote. There's a lot of people tells me I should do it and charge people boatloads of money to take them and catch fish, but it's not what I do. I'd much rather meet you personally, become your buddy, do some videos together, catch some good fish, eat them together, and send you home on your merry way with a good few limits from throughout the week. Um, you just all I ask is pay for your trip, get your motel room, get your license, take care of your own bait, and we'll go from there. Take photos and get prints to put on the wall. Yeah, I never thought of doing that, Indiana. Good night, adventures. Thank you for hanging out, brother. Or G, as everyone says. But drunk and unk, I'm serious, bro. So serious, man. You know, come hang out, get on some fish. I got some campsites too, so if you're the type to be like, oh man, I really ain't got the money for the motels. Well, we got some places you can hang in the tree for a few days if you need, man. Get old hammock and swing out next to the fire out in the middle of the woods, listen to the coyotes and catch trout every day, man. Who's hanging in trees? We're talking about camping crisis, for Christ's sake. Jesus. Welcome in the man, the myth, the legend himself, Crisis Manifesto. You won't be up in the morning, but we're going to be on the water early again in the morning, meeting up with a buddy of mine. I'm going to put him on some fish, hopefully. No, we were talking to Drunken Unk. I told him how I love putting people on fish, and you know, he could come down here and we could go camping. We could do it however he wants, you know, whether he's got money to pay for motel rooms or whatever. I got free places of camping. Same for you, Crisis. You can pull up your Winnebago. I got parking spots near the creek bank, all along a trail. Great people in the town too. It's not like real citied up or anything like that. It's kind of tucked off in the middle of the hills. And yeah, you know, just a good environment to be like, oh, I could sleep here, I can camp here. Tina, hey Chris, Chris. It's Crisis. It's not Chris. It's Crisis. His real name is James. Hello, James. Oh, Mama's spoiling little girl.
Trying to get her shut up.
My daughter has been teething the last, week or so. And it's so bad, all her back ones are coming in. So when she lays her head on my shoulder, she'll just sit there and dig her face into my shoulder. And, oh, it hurts so bad because I broke this collarbone. I messed it up bad when I was younger. Jones, Crisis, good to meet you. Yeah, hey, Drunken On Crisis is a great place to hang out, especially if you're up late. Crisis usually does a lot of, you know, what do we call it over there? I mean, it's just anything from like serious to funny to just a great time. You know, he's super super athletic and super funny. To me, I always told him he could be probably something like a comedian, maybe like you know, I'll talk to people. What is that? The crowd work.
Crowd work.
Yeah, crowd work where you kind of get out there and you talk to people and you tell stories and stuff about what you've been going through and everything, but also let it roll off of talking with other people and asking about their lives and how old they are, crack jokes at it, you know. So
She's staring at you.
no, she's pointing.
Mm.
Thanks, Ray. No, bro, thank you, man, because you're a lot of fuel and motivation. You really are. Like this morning, you were like, "Damn, I missed another live," and I told you, I was like, "Hey, the early bird, the crow gets the worm. You know, you gotta get up early. Those are gonna be the hours that nobody else is out there getting on the water. That's gonna be the hours that no one's out there doing a much of anything. You also get to see so much more. This morning I saw a giant frog in the live. Saw a massive 4.5 foot snake or so. Um, so yeah, you know, you get to see nature move around at different hours as well. So it was pretty fun. He said, "Let's get weird, Unc." Headed to bed, everyone. Hope I can catch you in the morning, Ray. Hey, you get you some rest, Tina. Hopefully, we'll see you there. Probably be out there for a few hours, so probably catch you. Good night, Tina. Everybody, tell Tina good night. Tell Chad good night, Tina, for us. Tell him to be dreaming about hooking in white bass. I'm gonna be dreaming of hooking trout. Tomorrow, though, when I do go to fish, I'm gonna be serious about it. I'll talk with you guys, but also be very serious. Today really wasn't a serious fishing explosion, and why is because I knew he was coming eventually one day these few days, and she said I will tell him. Yeah, man, I love Chad, man. Chad's got a lot going on over on Facebook. Y'all, them are some great people. Tina and Chad, they're some of my top supporters. I love them so much. I met them from over in Catfish Terry and Carver's Lives. Um, and they're some great people. So I just love that I'm building friendships, relationships with people on here, you know. Um, and that's what I look at them as, especially the ones that come around and are here every single live and tune in and say howdy or whatever. I got a few people that'll just come in and be like, "Hey, how's it going? I got some things I got to do, but wanted to say howdy and give you a like." I appreciate that kind of love, you know, because I know how busy people are in their daily life. I'm so busy myself, so I could only imagine how others are. Especially that man Manifestio. Manifestio. Should I wear the hat out on the water tomorrow? Should be out there rocking the hat. Fishing with the hat on. Oh, Chad's quiet. Chad is quiet. Oh, there we come. I may not talk some days. My hands are busy and I'm watching, man. Watch hours matter. I appreciate you for that, drunk. You know, because I always wonder, you know, because I know some people, they're so busy that, you know, they don't get a chance to even look at their phone until they get home, get their shoes off, get rested. So for those who do make the effort, your guys' effort is amazing, and I love it. Your guys' energy, what fuels me to want to go out there. Crisis, I don't know if I told you, but the vise is on its way. It's an old school one. It looks ancient. It's going to get clipped down to a board, and we're going to be tying our own flies and jigs real soon, dude. Next week, we get paid. I'm going to take care of bills, take care of rent, take care of everything that's needed. And then my butt is taking myself to Hobby Lobby. I got hooks. I got stuff to make some things, but I want to be able to securely have some things to be able to make beautiful flies, beautiful jigs to present to you guys. Maybe you'll catch a bull shark. What do you mean, E? My hands are busy too. Yeah. Is that what's wrong right now, Crisis? You got the little ones back? Yeah, man, I can't wait to go down there tomorrow. And you didn't invite me, bro? Really, Crisis?
Mm.
He said, my hands are busy too, ... And I said, what are they busy with, Crisis? You got your kids back? And he's like, no, touching myself. I was like, really? And you didn't invite me? Like, Jesus Crisis. Oh. Oh, man. Crisis said, wearing the hat looks good on you. I look like freaking Clint Eastwood. You're always invited. The missus don't want us together. Oh, man. And said, oh, well then, no invitation. How rude of you, right? I'm always down for a good time. Kasha don't want us talking either. Hey, speaking of Kasha, where's she at? Go write her. Ain't that your woman? Ain't that your wife? I need another like. Okay, forget the ladies. What are you doing?
Watching TikTok.
Tiki-taki.
No, I'm trying to get this headache to go away.
That's my girl for damn sure. She's putting the kids to bed one sec. That's funny. Putting the kids to bed, huh? That's a hell of a phrase. You bored?
No, it's just my head hurts. Yeah.
It'll be epic. I miss my kids being small. They're all drinking ages now. Damn, John. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, man. I got my son out there. What was it? 2 days ago? Or yesterday when we went to the park with them. And I got him hooked up on a small rainbow. And I got to let him hold the rod himself so he could feel the fish jerking it. And he was smiling and the fish was jumping around right in front of him. And he's like, whoa, this is different. And he let go of the rod. I think he was kind of nervous. But we're going to get him there because I think it'll be something good for him to learn as he gets older, especially with me being who I am. I love mushroom hunting. I love fishing. I love just adventuring outdoors in any way in general. Teaching and also just surviving off the land, man. We've lost our ways as humans. So, hey, RayRay, love the jersey setup and the hat and his bag. We love watching you fish with the fam. Thanks, guys. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, try to get out there get them out there too as much as possible. It's, we're in a tough spot too where we're living. So our car, we kind of can't just jump in and go wherever we want. We got other places that we like to go fish and hang out at, of course. But with our vehicle and where we're living right now, us to get up, we would need to be up early. If I'm driving, I'd have to get up when sun's not even cracked, and then still pray. Yeah, that's life, brother. Grow up and move on in life. Yeah, and that's why I do it. That's why I've been doing what I've been doing. Don't get me wrong. There's times where sometimes we end up bickering in life or whatever it may be. A little bit of too much on the internet, but as they grow up and they grow older, they'll be able to see that mom and dad worked through things together and got through it, regardless of the bicker. The word exchange. Afterwards, they figured it out and they got it done. And then dad at least attempted to get footage of me while I did things when I was younger. I think they'll appreciate that. And then, of course, when I pass, when I get older, they got something to look back on and be like, wow, this was my dad, and show me off, you know. Have a little bit of motivation to possibly do something like what dad did. Dad had passion for fishing, so uh, I got to put my mind to something that I'm passionate about and stick with it no matter what happens, you know. Smart man, brother. Same reason I do it, for them to have later. Exactly. Yeah, first things first, we're going to get this tying vise going. And then second will be getting my LLC. And then I got to look into getting some stickers made, buying some packs, and start actually making stuff that is similar to each other and kind of, you know, catches fish, clearly. Got to start tying things that catch fish for people and things that people and you guys are going to want. So, we're going to be getting that. We'll eventually get the bingo wheel. We'll get the bingo wheel each time you guys come in. When I'm tying jigs and stuff like that, and we're just hanging out like right now, I'll give each and every one of y'all a number. Um, that number, said number, will go into a wheel throughout the night. We'll spin that wheel maybe 1 or 2 times a night, depending on what we're doing. Um, and then whoever's number gets drawn goes into another wheel. The wheel spins 1 through like 8, and that depends on how many raffle tickets you get to go into the drawing. And that gives you a chance to win some jigs or maybe even a custom RayRay Outdoors t-shirt. Um, that's all determined in the future. However, you gotta just make sure you're present. That's about it. Double tap that screen, y'all. Smart man, brother. Same reason I'll do it. Crisis, thank you.
Someone hacked into Rockstar Games servers. GTA.
Probably. Drunk, you're a good man. Any man that loves his kids is my family. Yeah, man, I try to love my babies as much as possible. I didn't have a father really there, so you know, I want to be present. I want to be more present than my father was. And so far, I've done that because my dad didn't stick around until I was 5. My dad didn't stick around at all, really. When I was a baby, my mom was like 13 years old, very young. Shouldn't even have been having kids when she had me. And yeah, grandma and grandpa raised me. So that's why I picked up the traits that I did: football, fishing, um, grit work. I like to do under the table. I'm good with my hands, indoor work like painting, flooring, whatever the stuff may be. Quick work though. Can't be nothing that's going to take me away from too much in my life. I figured the old Fish Focus would still be in here hanging out. I'm so excited. I'm trying to get at least 20 tonight on the likes. Come on. Come on. We can do it. We can do it, ladies and gentlemen. I know it. Ah. Got 4 on the chat. Double tap the screen. You're gonna get mine though. That's in GTA too, ain't it? I think so. That song is in GTA. Cindy's still in the house. Thank you for hanging out, Cindy. You just jumping back in, hanging out for a minute. Got a few more people in now. Put that money on the floor. Same place that I done slept before. We're getting on the water, man, tomorrow. I really wish I had a new set of string. If I had a new set of string, we would be lining this bad boy up. It's old school Shakespeare. It's really old. It's a little bitty guy. It's only like, what? Here, I'll stand it up to my side. Up to about my nipple. So about 4 foot, 4.5 foot of 1.5 foot rod, little bitty guy. I mean, look, the handle's even little. I'm thinking maybe even save this as long as I can and maybe hand this off to him. It'd be Alakai's first little rod. He's got his own little rod. It's a push button. It's in the storage unit. We got to get it all out. There's so much stuff in the storage that we need to get. What's up, bro? That was a nice fish you caught, bro. Charlie, welcome in, brother. Appreciate that, drunk. I'm gonna touch sunburn today. Rode all day checking water levels where I normally fish. You riding like a motorcycle there, drunk? Charlie, how's your day going, brother? Thank you for double tapping. Welcome in. We hit that 20 mark. Oh, we hit the 20 mark. We'll take a toke, shall we? Cheers to any of the partakers. Charles said pretty good. That's good, man. That is good. I bet it is Manifestio. Here, since we're on the fishing topic, let's pull out this bass rod that I have had stashed away. An elite hunter. This is a bait casting rod. I just never liked it. One, I'm not a big bait caster fan. I like bass fishing, man, but I feel like you can catch bass using whatever rod you want, man. Even if it's just a little bitty with push button. But the tips broke off of it. So, you know, I'm thinking either I'm gonna get something to snip this down and get some adhesive and patch it up myself and just run with what I got right there with it, or I'm gonna get me a tip, because a tip can't be too much to put on the top of there, and I think you just glue it on. So, but maybe we'll do this. Will be a rod giveaway one day. We'll just give it away to somebody, one of the fans that'll go with some baits or something like that. It's still got the plastic on the phone, so. I was just tapping the screen. Got an e-bike. Got you to laugh. You always get me a laugh, Crisis. I hear you coughing. Are you okay, bro? Yeah, just taking a puff of the old Benjamin Franklin. Bass fishing is fun, but I don't keep them. I do other fish though, depending on the water source. Yeah, no, I'm not a bass fishing eating guy. I'm so against eating largemouth, man. A lot of people are like, oh, you crybaby. No, there's fish to eat and there's fish that you catch to have fun, you know? And I think largemouth are a fish to have fun. Now, if you get out deep in the remote mountains, like out here in PA, and you want some good bass to eat, you go find some smallmouth cold water streams. And that's where you're going to taste some good fish. Eating some pond puppies, as we like to call them, because that's what they are. They sit there and eat everything from birds to frogs to larvae to fry to everything in the pond. To me, I just feel like those fish are made to just have fun. Go have fun and sit next to the water. And soon, possibly within this next week or so, we're going to balls up and go over to Swickley for a late afternoon hangout. We'll hit the creek, do a little bit of trout fishing, and then we'll sit at the bass ponds for that late afternoon bass bite. And we'll have a fire right there along with us. Possibly cook some steaks on an open fire with you guys, live stream. I think that'd be pretty freaking cool to do while trying to catch some bass. So you guys stay tuned, man. We got some stuff, got some plans going. Like I said, I'm gonna be live in the morning fishing. Live in the morning, live action. Fishing season is here, ladies and gentlemen. It's here. And it don't slow down. It gets heavier and picks up pace until about what? When you say fishing starts slowing down there?
Oh God.
I mean, it kind of don't slow down. I think what happens is towards the summer, it kind of transitions to a different type of fishing. Whether it's brim, whether it's perch, whether it's catfish, which you guys may get to see this year. Got them plans popping, bro. Yeah. Getting an early appointment tomorrow. You got an early appointment today, Cindy? It almost 90 degrees here in Massachusetts. Yeah, it's going to be 85 here. So that's why we're getting up, and I'm going to be out there on the water early. 7 o'clock in the morning sharp. After I get off here, I got to send him the address so that he can wake up and be able to from where he's at. He's about 35 minutes away. So, I mean, it gives me a little bit of time to. Sound like you threw a ball.
No. Oh, he's.
Fell out of his chair. We're trying to teach my son, instead of him sitting in his high chair, we're trying to teach him that he don't have to sit in his high chair. As long as he sits in a regular chair and he's hooked up to his machine, he can just sit and chill. And he kind of fell over and in his chair in there, and he's getting antsy because he's not used to having to just sit, unless he's being forced in his high chair. He's tired of sitting. Cash said, "Cheers, I don't partake." I know, Cash. Anybody that don't, I don't ever do it if you can't. If you ain't got a. If anybody ever offers it to you, you go with your gut instinct, and if it says don't do it, man. But at the end of the day, I'd much rather be taking and smoking my cannabis to keep me somehow balanced and normal and able to function, not so, because I got really bad anxiety. Like, I can't deal with people. You can ask my wife. I get around a group of people, I disappear. I'm not a people person. I really ain't. Didn't catch any yet. Damn, Alaskan, you've been out there a minute too, man. Sometimes it's location, brother. Just go pop another hole somewhere. Usually what I do is I'll go about 100, maybe 200 yards to the right, and then try there. And if nothing there, go left from that 100 yards or 200 yards and go another 100 to 200 yards and try there. Because sometimes sitting in one spot can be the factor, because sometimes you just pop a hole and you end up sitting on a nice little patch of fish. But sometimes, with the water being as cold as it is, some of them fish up there are probably really lethargic and they're not moving too much. So, and I'm sure you guys don't have sonar to be able to scan underneath where you're fishing. So you're kind of just popping holes and trying and hoping for the best. Cash said, "Guess what, Ray? What's up?" Crack some beers, Aaron. Is that what you said? Oh, okay, Cindy. Be safe out. About her, love you. I mean that. Cindy out of here. Cash, you're capping. Y'all's capping. That would be crazy if you went and hung out with Crisis. Crisis grabs the Winnebago and comes all the way out here for an adventure. That'd be insane. And do it during the summertime so that you guys can just honestly go to a campground. We could all go to a campground, have bonfires. We can do all that good stuff. We're going fishing. You're damn right. But Cash, see, when you come hang out with RayRay Outdoors and the RayRay Outdoors family, we don't go fishing. We go catching. You all right? I'm starting to smell it. It's in the air. The food. Crisis said, "Am I the only one that doesn't fish in here?" No, brother, there's a few others that come in here that don't really fish too much, but I appreciate you. You know what I mean? The ones that don't, you know. Yeah, Kasha, we'll put you on the fish, that's for sure. Crisis said, I want to fish so bad now. Man, you gotta get down here. Or up here, or whichever way you look at it. The other side of here. You know? It can be. It can be. It honestly, it's not that it's not fun, because don't get me wrong, there's times like today where I went out there and didn't catch nothing. I cast it around, but I wasn't forcing myself to be on it, you know, and get out there and grind and grind and grind. It kind of was like half-ass fishing. I was just there to get my speaker back, which we got it back, thank God. But tomorrow I got a lot of power bait, different types, which I thought I had more than what I had, but I do not. And I still got some bugs. I still got some stuff. So, you know, I'm gonna get out there and give it my best tomorrow. I think it'll be fun. May even go as far as seeing, because it just rained last night, so there's no burn ban. It don't seem like, and I don't know if we could make a fire back there. I was thinking about making a fire. You know, making a little fire and cooking the fish over the fire or something. Said I'll catch him with my tall boy. My sons are 3 years apart, 8 and 11 years, all boys. Yeah, I got 3 boys as well. I got 3 boys and 1 girl. 3 boys and 1 girl, man, and I'm done. I'm done. One's 9, about to be 10. One's 7. One's 4, and my daughter is 2. He's probably like, whoa, you got a lot of kids. For my age, anyway, huh? It's almost 8 p.m. and I'm drinking a second venti-sized coffee. Time for the old snip snip. No, the wife got the snip snip when she had the baby C-section. Crisis, maybe I'll go to the gym. Go to the fucking gym. Every time you say I'm gonna go to the gym, that's all I hear in my head is that video with the dude with the beard walking around the corner, buff as shit, pointing at the camera. Go to the fucking gym. y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all's gotta know what I'm talking about. Tore your pec yesterday. I heard you talking about that in your live, man. That day when you were doing push-ups and I was matching you, I felt something like, not necessarily like pop or anything, but it just got really tight and then it started to sting a little bit. And I was just like, all right, I gotta stop. I was like, because I hadn't done no like 100 push-ups in, golly, 7 years, bro. You know, I ain't sitting pushing myself like I did that day. And then 2 days later, I did them 100 squats that you guys witnessed. Yeah, 3,400 push-ups on 14 days. What was I thinking? Yeah, man. You know, and not only that, you go lift weights as well, right? And go to the gym too. Yeah, wow, when you do stuff like that, you know that stuff hurts. It does, Charlie. Y'all, I focus on bites, right? Yeah, I was about to say, maybe take a couple, maybe even more than a couple. Maybe take a full week to let your chest and your body heal and just focus on legs. Get them calves looking nice, baby. If you're just coming in, double tap the screen, I appreciate you. Let the chat know what you got going on down below. You know how much time is on that food? Baby? You know how much time is on that food?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. You want to find me something to watch? Like a movie or?
I really, really, really wish I could try and figure out how to watch this freaking Super Mario movie.
I do not want to watch Super Mario. Mamma mia! I'm just playing, mate. We can watch Super Mario if you really want it.
If I can.
Wow. Y'all, I focus on anybody. I hear that, bro. Tanklin's wait. What did you just say, Drugget? Hong Kong sports. Bro, go Chiefs jerseys in the background. No, those aren't Chiefs, brother. This is the team that actually kicks the Chiefs' ass every year. Anytime we play them. You guys have a problem with us. It don't matter if he's playing as the starter. It didn't matter if... Hold on. Y'all hated him as the starter. Y'all couldn't stand him as the damn starter. Because when he was the starter, you motherfuckers, Kansas City would choke every time they played us. So is your daughter feeling better? Charlie, yes. Speaking of, is she still sitting in the chair in there?
No, she's in the mat, on the mat.
Oh. Yeah, she's just laid back chilling watching cartoons, man. What kind of fish are they, Crisis? Can you even name them? Go Seahawks. Bro, they look like Chiefs jerseys. No. No. And them things are bluer than blue, son. Oh, we got it right here. It's Colts. And why I'm not a Colts fan, you probably may wonder. It's because that's where I was born and raised. Where the playground is where I spend most of my days. No. Chilling out, back to the relaxing, all cool, and all shooting some b-ball outside of school, and a couple of guys that were up to no good. They started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared. She said, "You're living with your grandma for the rest of your life." No. That's it. Yes, go Cowboys. Walker, Texas. Charlie, the Bills are cursed. Yes, the Bills are cursed. I feel so bad for Josh Allen. I feel like if Josh Allen was to make a move and would have came to Indianapolis instead of Daniel Jones, who we have now, team that the Colts would be. The Colts would be a team scared in the AFC. Everybody be scared of them again. RayRay, scroll up and read. Spoiled Pats fans here. What? You're a Patriots fan? You guys did good, but you guys also know that you always had a hiccup when you played us. You guys were like this when you played us back in the day. The best team in NFL history. That's debatable. I don't fish or watch sports. Y'all like to watch construction. You know why, Crisis? Because you know about this. Or... I love you, brother. It's because that's all I did, you know? That's all I did was focused on that. And I'm sure you've told me in your lives you had a really bad gambling problem, and you know, them things are just like a video game or a sport, something that you get driven to and have passion for. And it sounds to me, bro, your workout ethic is pretty much your lineup. You know what I mean? I really think that's it. It's just a matter of time of where you could do with it. Yeehaw. Welcome in, Drew. Double tap that screen for me. And if you wouldn't mind, subscribe if you like fishing content. That's what we do over here. Yeah, I know boxing and arm wrestling. Boxing's good, bro. Boxing's good, and maybe even become like a trainer, fighting trainer or workout trainer. You do a lot of workouts and stuff. Personal training. There's people out there that like that. Yeah, the Crisis channel is the Crow's Nest, everyone. Anybody that's interested in hanging out in the Crow's Nest, I highly, highly, highly suggest you please go over and check it out. Especially if you're up late and you just need something to talk. And you will notice that in his chat is going to be a lot faster pace, a lot more people. But he is the type to one by one scroll to see everyone's comments and read each and every person individually. If you're in there spam and you're acting a fool, then obviously you can be kicked out or, just like over here. So just if you go over there, keep it clean. Play football at D3 college, cornerback and free safety. Yeah, I played football too, Crisis. Just a dude, just eat something, just pushed up every day at like 4 a.m. while deck of cards, no joke. I've been tapping the screen, bro. I appreciate that, Charlie. If you can't double tap it here anymore, you'd probably have to go over here and double tap these hearts over here, or are they over here? Huh. What is it?
Malcolm in the Middle. 2026.
Okay.
Life still. They made him new.
Okay, we can watch that if you want.
Oh, I was just saying. I don't know what.
Cash. What position did you play, Ray? I played quarterback, and I played. A lot of people ain't gonna believe this, but I played defensive end. And the only reason I played defensive end is because, yeah, I may have been slim and smaller than most linemen and everything else, but I moved quick to this outside or to the inside, and I was very good on my feet with like spin moves. And the first time I got to play on the team, uh, I had played prior years, and I played with a Bankdom, which is pretty much you go sign up, you go play, and you're a traveling team, but you're not a school. You're just your own Bankdom, your own place, your own football team. And we were called Northwest Caps, and we were all black helmet, red jerseys, black pants. And I played for them for 2 years, and I was young then. Later on in high school, I go and play for high school football tryouts. Comes to turn out, the coach that coached me back there at Northwest also is now one of the assistant coaches on the football team there. I go there, man. They give me messed up cleats. They give me a messed up helmet, shoulder pads and stuff. They don't have buckles. There's no straps. They had to find me straps and stuff. Gave me a bunch of knockoff broken stuff to come try out. This is mid-season at that. And they did like these. I don't know if you know what Bully in the Ring Crisis is, but they took it away a long while back. You ain't allowed to do it no more. But Bully in the Ring is the coach would hand the ball to one player. Everybody lines up in a big circle in the middle of the field. Huge circle. Coach will hand the ball off to one person, and he'll walk the other direction as you're running around that circle and tap one person. That person that he just tapped has to run the other direction, and you guys are going to collide head on. Wow. Well, I did that with like 6 of their hardest hitters at my high school, and I put every single one of their face mask into the dirt. I just love hitting. When I was younger, I just loved to throw my whole body into a hit. Anybody who knows who Bob Sanders is was one of the best players on this football team. Do your research. Please, for the love of God, go look up Bob Sanders highlights. Please. If you like hitting videos, you like football impacts, like, wow, go look up Bob Sanders. He's one of my biggest inspirations in football. And then, yeah, I mean, it was those two positions for me, though. Defensive end, which allowed me to get to the quarterback, make the quarterback scramble, or which would make me really angry. I'd get mad a lot on defense because once I'd start impacting the field, they'd run the ball to the other direction. They wouldn't even come my way. They'd make sure they double team me. And being double teamed by two guys that probably weigh 150 and almost 200 pounds, pause, no homo. But two dudes right there grabbing you up, and you're only about $130, $140. Good luck. You know what I mean? They're gonna wind you up, and they're just not gonna allow anything to happen. So throughout the years, I kind of switched over and went to like a DB, because I could catch really well too. So playing quarterback and that was kind of me. Yes, I know that drill. Yeah, I love that drill. The drill was my favorite. I every time I got into doing bully in the ring, um, I'd get real anxious, because I wanted to be the one to show everybody I was the hardest hitter on the team. I wanted to hit everybody. I didn't care if you were a lineman. I'd get lower. If you were a big dude, then I did my best to get to your calves when I hit you. Really, 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 really low. Dive right into them. Take them out. Cash, stop the cap. She said I was in a football team as well. He said receivers had nightmares about me. Man, you know what I'm talking about then, Crisis. When you hit somebody, you just feel fueled, bro. Especially, this is a moment where I can hit this person legally. Like, any other time I put my hands on somebody, I'm going to jail or something bad's happening. So it's just like, it felt nice to be able to just full on smack somebody like a Mack truck and then get up and your head's ringing. And then you just, whoa, like Ric Flair, boy. Me and Cash are basically the same person. Yeah, I feel it. Bro, I was a boxer for 12 years. I love hurting people way too much. Yeah. I mean, and, be careful, Crisis, and good thing you don't do some of them things no more because they do make impacts on you. I think I've getting hit as much as I did and as much hitting as I did when I was younger has done some things to my tulip. You know what I mean? I'm a lover now. I'm definitely a lover too, man. It's just, I think everybody has their days, man. Every dog has their days. Thank each and every single one of y'all, man, for hanging out, especially Slim Thick. I love you, Crisis, man. I think we're about to wrap it up. I think it's about to be the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Tune in tomorrow, 7 a.m. Get your rest. It's going to be a good day tomorrow. I pray for me and my buddy while we're out there catching some fish. Yeah, until then, until next time. Fish on, everybody.